Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. This is Amy, and if you're new, welcome to. And yeah, this is Book Talk Tuesday. We're recording on a Monday. Yeah, confusing for me, but not for you. And good news, went to the pumpkin farm. Show some pictures. Maybe if I can do the editing very well, might have a little clips of videos. I'm not sure, but I plan on doing a separate video. Not sure how long it's going to take. Maybe a week. Um, to get that up on YouTube and give you a little taste of the Bishop's Pumpkin Farm. That was great. This is my hat. This we got last year, and I wore it this year. And we went on a Saturday, and I have a T-shirt. I didn't wear it because we're washing it. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, went on Saturday. We usually go during the week. It's not as busy, but my family from out of town, that's the only time we could coordinate it. So that was fine. It was just a little bit more people, and they had those National Pumpkin, one of the way offs. They do across the country, I guess, but they did a National Pumpkin way off, and yeah, that was exciting. That was some really huge pumpkins. I mean, mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got some good stuff going on and shows and tells, tales and shows. Um, yeah, so this Book Talk Tuesday, we're doing our October TBR or Book of Possibilities because I get way too many books on my list that I end up rolling over to the next month and trying to finish, or I just have too many and I can't get to them all. So I usually end up dumping some and knowing I'll try to get back to it later. But yep, got a whole barrel of books and don't know if I'll get to them. But yeah, it's my hat, Bishop's. Yeah. So anyway, me and my sister, we have the same shirt and hat, and it's a dark gray shirt, and it has Bishop's Pumpkin Farm on it. So we wore it. It was Saturday. I didn't do a lot of thinking about it. And then I realized that maybe Saturday wasn't the greatest day to wear that attire because people think you work there. Because the people that work there, they have their Bishop's Pumpkin Farm attire on. And normally, probably during the week, it wouldn't have been busy and it would have, you know, not not thought that we worked there. But then my cousins, they that came last year, they have shirts too. So I was like, oh shoot. But okay, whatever. We went with the flow. We talked with some of the worker people and they got some laughs out of it. It was like, yeah, I'm rethinking my decision to wear my attire today on Saturday, but I'll just say I work in the cornfield. Yep. And I don't know anything. But yeah, it had to be nice. So the had to be nice to people if they asked me questions just because I didn't want the actual workers to pick up some, bad talk because one of the people that they thought that worked there that doesn't really work there was a bitch about answering questions. I didn't have too many, thank God, but I was like, yeah, I don't work here. I just wore the shirt and hat for fun. So yeah. But that was fun. But yeah, so let's do some shows and tells. Um, from the pumpkin farm. And I got some cider here. I got like 3 drinks today. Started out with my coffee. Okay, let's go there. This coffee is the Starbucks Fall Blend. This is in my cup I got. This is a pumpkin farm last year. It doesn't say pumpkin farm on it. They do have some cool cups that I want. Maybe next year I'll get a cup that says Bishop's Pumpkin Farm. I know I have one from a long time ago. I just don't know where it's at. We've bought one. But they have some different cups. They had a lot of cool clothing and stuff. But yeah, so I have the coffee. I did get some water because I was really thirsty. And now I decided I got some cider, apple cider, pure 100% apple cider from Bishop's Pumpkin Farm. We have ugh, I always get a half gallon. Um, yeah, it's 100%, and you can go in this one little. It's called the cider mill. Uh, little barn, and there's a plexiglass partition window, and you can watch them smash the actual apples. And I think they do pumpkins too. I'm not sure. I know it's the apple. They smash the apples and they squeeze them out, squeeze the juice, and you can see them putting the juice in the actual containers. And yeah, I don't remember how much this is, but I'll pop it up. Um, but yeah, it's pure, so you got to drink it because it's only good for. It does obviously last. It's fresh and it's really good. Um, no preservatives or or anything else added. Yeah. Please refrigerate and enjoy within 7 to 10 days. Yeah. So like after a week, it'll like puff up from the whatever that does. And anywho, um, let's move that because I'm a danger to myself and others. Um, yeah. So we got some apple cider. It's really good. We get it like once a year. But it's Napoli. So one of the things, aside from eating and snacking, I did get this year. I seen it last year or the two. I think it was last year. Pretzel dog for lunch. I think that thing was big. Like I usually get a corn dog, but the pretzel dog was, um, that was good. It had beer cheese. You can get the beer cheese or a spicy mustard. I think I opted for the beer cheese, of course. And yeah, that was good. And we always get the garlic fries. Oh my god, those are so good. And I had a cup that I bought. I don't know if we got it last year or the year before. We didn't take it last year. I think I got it the year before. We had got one a long time ago. They have these plastic like big refillable cups. Pop it up. Um and you can get refills. And so my sister, like, she gets a kids meal, the corn dog kids meal, and it comes with a little reusable cup, and you can get refills for, I think she said 50 cents for her refills. And then my refills for my big, tall, reusable thing is, it was $1. And then their drinks, if you don't get the reusable, you just buy a drink. Like a medium drink is like $5. Okay. It's a little expensive to eat there, but if you think about it, you only go once a year. So you save up for the rest of the year so you can go to the pumpkin farm and get your knick-knack. And one of the knickknacks, aside from the food. So yeah, so my refill was $1. My dad's drink that he didn't have a refill cup that he got a medium drink was $5. Um and I did 2 refills on mine, and it only cost me $2. Yeah, we'll bring in that thing next year. We'll probably need to buy another one. But so if you buy that cup, the cup I used, if you buy it that day, it says the day of on it, it says you get 2, well, this year, 2 free refills that day, the day of purchase. So, like I said, we might get another one next year. I'm not sure. But one of the things I like to get too is like every year for years now, I've been buying a little knickknack in their little craft barn. They have a craft barn. It's so awesome. And they have there's clothing, there's cups, there's decor, there's and then outside the little craft barn area, there's like a covered area where you purchase the stuff, but you also have where you can buy the cider, there's pies, and then right next door is their bakery. You can get baked items, pies, muffins, whatever. And then at another area, right when you walk in, it's the cookie cookie barn. And we get a big we bring a cookie bucket that we bought there, and because the price goes up every year, we've bought several of those, and we get the refills. So the refill price is half the price of what you're paying for a new bucket filled with cookies. But yeah, you can get the chocolate crackle cookies or chocolate chip cookies. They're small little cookies. They're about like that. Um, but they fill that thing up to the top that you can't fit the lid on it, which is good. And we usually get the half and half. So we get half chocolate chip and half chocolate crackle. So this year the price had went up for the last year the refill price was $9.99. This year it went up to $12.49. So last year, if you bought a new bucket with cookies in it, it was $19.99. This year, I noticed the price went up for a new bucket with cookies in it. Is it was 24. It was 24 bucks. 24 something. Yeah, that's that's a lot, but we did it. We got the refill. That's when we bring our refill buckets. But anyway, so at the craft barn, I usually try to pick out a really cute knickknack that I don't have, different ones every time. It's kind of hard because, they got turkeys and they got pumpkins and you got all kinds. This one, I found a little hedgehog on a mushroom. Um, it's breakable, so I have to be careful. But he's holding a little acorn. There he is on his mushroom. And this was $9.99, which you know, purchase a knickknack. I try to keep it under 20 bucks or 10 bucks is favorable, which this is a good price, I would say, for this because I could see this being marked up as probably 20 bucks, but thank God they did. And then my sister got it was like a little acorn and the top of the acorn was off. And I think she got the one with the raccoon peeking out. It's a raccoon or she got the mouse. I'm not sure. Anyway, Sue always liked to get a little, and it goes in our collection. This one I have sitting on my desk in here. And yeah, got my knickknack at Pumpkin Farm. That's my one of my biggest joys throughout the year is to go to the Pumpkin Farm, get my knickknack, get my apple cider, get the cookies, lunch. Sometimes we get muffins. There's apple pumpkin muffins, but this year we opted not to get them because I was going to make I'm going to make pumpkin chocolate chip muffins here. Might do a little video of that. Add it in my next in a book talk video because I do other stuff besides sit at my desk and talk about books. I cook. I'm not going to show you cleaning videos or making the bed. I can't. That's just not this here. What we're here for is books, and on the side stuff would probably be eating. I'm going to show you my dogs and cats and some knickknacks, show and tell, and that's pretty much it. What we get off of book talk. But yeah, so apple cider time, knickknacks, and then I think the last of the show and tell. These I got at the dollar store. I had some here. Can't see them. They are on my bookshelves. You can't really see them. I'll have to take a picture. They're little pumpkin lights, and I'm gonna put some. This is my TBR cart. I've had this before. I had this before a few years before I started watching booktubers. And everybody, I was noticing, hey, they have those carts like I got, except I had crafts in mine. I had crafts in mine. I thought, oh yeah, that's a good idea to put books in there for like a TBR cart. So I started doing that. So I kind of did copy the TBR cart, but I already had the cart. It just didn't have the books in it yet. Um, but yeah. So I'm thinking about putting some pumpkin lights on the TBR cart. I don't know how. And then if you notice back here where my TV's at, I finally got up these cubes. There's two cubes. They're too high. They're turned sideways because I have a cube over here in the corner you can't see. Oops. It's up here on the other side of my bed. It's one of these cubes. That might be better. One of these cubes, except it's turned the other way. It's turned that way. So these are two stacked on top because the bottom half is going to have some crafts. And I'm not sure. I know I have extra clothes for my closet because I have one in my closet too on my dresser that's in there. So I have some clothes over. I have a lot of t-shirts, and I think these are going to have to go with clothes. The bottom will have some crafts, and out in the hallway, you can't see because my door's closed. We have some more cubes we're putting up. So those are going to fill up some more of my crafts because I have sewing crafts. I do sewing crafts I sell, and crafting monkeys. The crafting monkeys. Yeah. Um those we're all monkeys around here. So anyway, so I got my cubes up, got the TV up on top, except for my DVD player. The cord doesn't reach all the way down, so I'm gonna have to kind of figure that out. When I want to use it. I don't use it all the time, but I'm gonna get a DVD, external DVD for my computer because my computer doesn't have it's a all in one. It doesn't have a DVD spot, so I'm gonna have to get I want a DVD writable. But anyway, that's a sidetrack. But I did find at the dollar store some more of the pumpkin lights because I couldn't remember where I got them. But I seen them at the dollar store. They were $1.25, and that's what I got. And they're tin little lights, and um just add batteries. They don't have batteries. They don't come with batteries. You have to add. What the heck is going on? There's these little lights, and they light up when you put two AA batteries in there. So we have those, and there is also acorns. I got one pack of acorn. I have the uh two packs pumpkin lights, one on each bookcase, and then I bought two more pumpkin lights, two more packs of pumpkins, and then I got a pack of the acorns. Yeah, glare, glare. And then I got a pack. They had leaves, so I got these leaves. $1.25 at the dollar store. Anyway, I remember that's funny because I couldn't remember where I bought them till I walked in the dollar store, and I was like, "Yep, that's where I got them." And I was happy because it was only $1.25. So these have been working out. The ones I plugged in over on my bookcase, they have been lit up for a while. So the battery, I mean, that's not gonna go in there. Leave it alone, Amy. Okay. So yeah. So I think that's all for show and tell, except for the stuff I'll pop up pictures, hopefully when I was talking, and maybe um at the end. But yeah. So we had a good time at the pumpkin farm. Everybody was able to make it. My back, I didn't get to video the whole pumpkin farm, the other side, because my back was giving out. I mean, my back. I got a bad back. But I got a lot. I did a lot of little video clips. So hopefully that my editing will come together and look halfway decent. And yeah, we all had a good time. We enjoyed it. We loved the food. We had a good time, and watched a little bit of the pumpkin way off. And they had a gal there that was carving a giant pumpkin. She carved it into, because part of the sponsorship was Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. So they were part sponsors of this pumpkin way off. And there was a gal there carving this giant pumpkin, and it was a spider, and then she carved it, and it had a guitar, and on the top it was the top part of the pumpkin, there was advertised the Hard Rock Hotel, Casino, and Hotel. But anyway, yeah, just a little just a little FYI information. Anywho, this is already going to be a long video because my show and tell. Um, on to the October TBR slash mostly possibilities. I've debated on doing a like TBR jar or yeah, prompt jar, pull things out, but I'm a mood reader, 100%. So I feel like those TBR jars or the TBR games aren't going to work for me because even now, I know that I'm a 100% mood reader, that even though that I pick things out to put on my list for the month, sometimes when it comes around to getting to them, I'm like, I'll put them last on the list because I'm not feeling it anymore. And, I could lose that feeling in like a week. So, anywho, um, on to why you've decided to gather here today is for the October TBR slash Book of Possibilities, and also the weather update. The weather update. Oh shoots, where's my phone? Um. Oh, I forgot. I forgot another show and tell. Pause. I found these. They have they have a little fudge shop too. They have all kinds of things. They got a bakery, cookie shop, fudge shop. The fudge shop has like toys and novelty and different things. And I found this in there. I didn't get any fudge because I had way too much to eat. Um, but I found these. I thought this is cute because I use those little tabs in my books anyway. But I don't know. I might use these for something special. But they are memo tabs, paper memo tabs. It's all fired up. S'mores memo tabs. I thought these were so cute. Um yeah. There's the little tabs with the little s'mores. I mean, yeah, it was $5.99 for these. But it says a hundred assorted sticky tabs, 25 sheets, 4 designs. Simply peel and stick. Great for marking homework. Don't have that, thank God. Magazines and books. Sure. I know. Should we open them up? Yeah. I'm gonna open them up anyway. They're not gonna like stay here for the rest of my life. Um. Yeah. It's the tabs. What's it say? The s'more, the merrier. Yeah. You just like. I can't do it. Oh, geez. Amy, you're just very uncoordinated. I know. Anyway, you just peel them off. Peel it off. I don't want to peel it off right now because it's not going to stick back until I stick it on a book or something. Anywho, s'mores. I want them in my tab drawer, my post-it drawer. Yeah, that's cool. Get it in there. Get it. Get it. You're looking at my beautiful muscle, aka fat arm. I like to think of it as a beautiful muscle. Um, Anyway, yeah, and I got a coffee there when we got our cookies, and you have a little coffee sleeve. I keep this. I scrapbook also, and harvesting since 1973. We've been going since my sister was 2. She's 47. She's not gonna like I said that. Um, she was born in 77, so we've been going since about 79 or 1980. Yeah, we're lifers. My sister wants a discount because we've been going so long. I don't know. But we're gonna put that there. Anyway, so yeah, I forgot to show you the little s'mores tabs. Weather update. We're getting there. We're getting to the weather without knocking anything over, which is probably not true. Alrighty. Oh, had Facebook open. That's not good. The weather says it's gonna be hot. Still wearing tank tops. Um, it's gonna be October tomorrow, and we're still in tank tops. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, I got on my phone. It says heat advisory from Tuesday 11 a.m. until Wednesday 11 p.m. The heat advisory is not, I don't think they need the heat advisory because it's not like it is in summertime in the 110s. It is definitely not summer sweaty weather. But it is still hot for this time of year. Um, Today's going to be 97. I got 3 days in the hundreds. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 102, 102, and 100. The lows are in the 60s and 61. Yeah, for those days. So what I have to say is about the weather, it's going to be hot and it's going to go to like 98, 99, 97. I don't think I seen the 80s until like the 11th. Uh I'm tired. Where is my low 80s, 70s? It's not here till November. Probably. Yeah, I got like, what was it? The 10th says 84. That's going to be nice if it stays true. Then you got 85 and 88 on the 12th. And then it's going to go to 90. And then I don't have any more. I only have through the 14th at 90. Please. I just I can't control the weather. It's probably good that I can't control the weather because probably everybody else would freeze to death. But yeah, I don't know. Heat advisory, but it's only going to be in the low 100s. That's kind of a running joke around here because heat advisory really we get when it gets into the 110s plus, like 112. I mean, we're getting like high. Anyway, that's your weather update. It's still hot. And I don't know what else. I don't have anything else to say about that. Currently it's 76. This is Monday. You're seeing this on Tuesday. So it's going to be 100 degrees. Anywho, that's the weather update. Back to books. hmm I don't know where to put that. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So I got a boatload of possibilities. That is, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get done, but I will tell you right now what I'm still reading. Razor Blade Tears. There's a few days I didn't feel like reading at night, so I didn't read anything. So it's taken me longer, but it's still going well. I'm hoping to get through maybe most of Fresh Brewed Murder. I'm at halfway, and it's a cozy little mystery. I love it. It talks a lot about coffee. If you don't like coffee, you're not gonna like it because it's just it's a coffee cozy. Yeah. I'm started reading Undone by Karen Slaughter. That's the third in the Will Trent. And yeah, I still have two short stories from If It Bleeds still on it. That's just taken a long time because it's on the back burner. And then I hope to get to these others. I did finish Shady Hollow and Charlotte's Web. Anyway, excuse me. You drink. Yeah. So let's get to the what I have written down for October. Um, I did make some notes when I went to the pumpkin farm to make sure I covered the things that I wanted to. So I took a little orange index card and I did hit all my I did do all the things. Okay. Enough of the pumpkin farm. You'll get your fill of that when I make a video and you can watch it as many times as you want. So yeah. Excuse me. That is That was my September TBR. October TBR, so far, what I have is I on the list. Now, these are possibilities. It says TBR, but um, it's a we'll see what we get to kind of TBR. Possibilities is the key word. So, Wicked. I do have that book. Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. Let me see if let's pause and go get it. Okay. So I did do a video on seasonal spooky reading challenge. I'll link that down below. And there's a couple other people that I seen. The person that started was Covers with Cassidy. I think I said that right. But so some of these books that I have, I also have on my seasonal spooky reading challenge. But yeah, so this is Wicked. Um, it's a play, and it's about Wizard of Oz and The Wicked Witch. This is like a, I guess you would call it an origin story. Yeah. And then let's see. So I have that one, and um I have this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to. I have it available right now on as an ebook on my Libby app. It's Murder at the Pumpkin Pageant, but I'm kind of not decided if I'm going to read that one or not. But I do have it available right now, so that's why it's on the TBR. But I'm not really sure, and that's just a little cozy mystery. Um, can't remember what it's about right now, but it's a cozy mystery. It has pumpkins and has a cat and, you know, just all that. And then I do have this is one that's on my seasonal spooky challenge. I don't know if I'm going to get through all those either, but I'm trying to overlap from my October TBR possibilities with this spooky challenge books. So I don't have extra. But All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker. I've heard good things about this. I've heard a few YouTubers, it really wasn't their jam, but I have heard a lot of good things about this one. And this one basically is it's set in 1975, I guess. I don't know if it switches between current and 75, but it says, I'll read you the little synopsis. 1975 is a time of change in America. The Vietnam War is ending. Muhammad Ali is fighting Joe Frazier, and in a small town in Montclair, Missouri, girls are disappearing. When the daughter of a wealthy family is targeted, the most unlikely hero emerges, Patch, a local boy who saves the girl and in doing so leaves heartache in his wake. Patch and those who love him soon discover that the line between triumph and tragedy has never been finer, and that their search for answers will lead them to the truths that could mean losing one another. A missing person mystery, a serial killer thriller, a love story, a unique twist on each, all the colors of the dark, is about what lurks in the shadows of obsession and the blinding light of hope. So it's a little mystery thriller. I don't know. I just heard it was good. This is a picture of Chris, and he's written other things. He's written Tall Oaks, All the Wicked Girls, and We Begin at the End. And he lives in the UK. Okay, he looks like a young fella, younger than me. Anyway, this is kind of a chunky book. It's and I bought this book. This is my book, and if I don't like it, it's gonna suck because I'm keeping this book for quite a while. I got it at Sam's Club, but it was $17.98. I can get at Goodwill probably like 8 or 10 books for that. This is, oh yeah, it's like 592 pages. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to get to this one because I really want to know if it is as good as they say it is. But yeah, so then I have on hold, I should bring that up on, my Libby app. I have books on hold at the library and on my Libby app. So one of them is I wanted to read. I have the movie Practical Magic. I love it. I try to watch it every fall season. It's just a great little. This is a cool movie. I really love it. Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman, and Stalker Channing, and I can't think of the other aunt's name. I know her name, but I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, I love that. So I wanted to read the book when I found out it was a book, and I just haven't got around to it. So I do have it on hold at the library, I thought. But Alice Hoffman also has, I found out, other books in the Practical Magic series. They're prequels. Um, so one of them is Rules of Magic. I can't think of what order they are right now, but um, Rules of Magic. Um, I have the audio. I think, oh, is that alright? Oh, I have one ready to borrow. Okay, yeah, I have Rules of Magic audio ready to borrow. Um, or I have it. Yeah, I have it ready. It's 11 hours. And this is one of the, I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the prequels to Practical Magic. I think there's two of them, maybe, because I have. Anyway, so Rules of Magic is one by Alice Hoffman. It's about magic, witches. It's historical fiction. This one is set. Oh, it's gonna open it up. Okay, we're gonna open it up. I didn't really want to open it up in my thing right now, and I don't ever push the right button, people. Um, this is about the Owens family, which is the name of the last name of the characters. Um, the Owens love is a curse that began in 1620 when Maria Owens was charged with witchery for loving the wrong man. Hundreds of years later in New York, at the cusp of the 60s, when the whole world is about to change, Susanna Owens knows that her three children are dangerously unique. Difficult Franny, with skin as pale as milk and blood red hair, shy and beautiful Jet, who can read other people's thoughts, and charismatic Vincent. Okay, so when you watch Practical Magic, the ants, I can't remember the other one. The one ant is Jet, and then the other one I guess is Franny, and I guess they had a brother. Um, so this is the Rules of Magic, and it's about, I guess, set in the 60s in this one. And so that's the one I have. And oh shoot, what happened to me? Yeah, just just mess things up. So yeah, so there's that. And do I have the other one? Not here. So on hold, I have the other one at the library, the actual book. But borrow that. I have a book ready to borrow. I have one of the books that I had on hold was The Golden Spoon. And that's ready to borrow. So I have that available on my Libby app. And um that's like it's a mystery, like a baking, cooking, they said it's like that British baking cook-off thingy, and something else combined, but I thought that I seen last year and I didn't get to it, so that's on there too. um Also, I have, uh this is one I have for my, also the spooky seasonal challenge, is You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. This is supposed to be a young adult fiction. It's a horror thriller, and it's just about a horror at summer camp um story. So I have that as an ebook through my Libby app. And also I have Clown in a Cornfield, which I got from the library, which is a young adult horror also by Adam Caesar. So this is actually a trilogy I found on somebody else's TBR. And I thought, oh, I'll give that a shot. And I'm thinking, oh, young adult horror, it might not be as scary as adult horror, but I don't know. Because honestly, I don't think I've read a young adult horror before. And you can see in the cornfield is a clown face. And if my, there. But yeah. So it's a small town. Says when Quinn and her father move into a tiny town with a weird clown for a mascot, yeah, I would rethink moving to that town. That's just me. They're looking for a fresh start. But ever since the town's only factory shut down, Kettle Springs has been cracked in half. Most of the town believes that the kids are to blame. After all, the juniors and seniors at Kettle Springs High are the ones who threw the party where Arthur Hill's daughter died. Uh-oh. They're the ones who set the abandoned factory on fire, and who spend all their time posting pranks on YouTube. They have no respect and no idea what it means to work hard. For the kids, it's the other way around. And now Kettle Springs is caught in a constant battle between old and new, tradition and progress. It's a fight that looks like it will destroy the town until one homicidal clown with a What the hell is a pork pie hat? I don't know what that is. Is that one of those straight hats that go straight up with the ball thingy on top? I don't. Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Hat and a red nose decides to end it for good because if your opponents all die, you win the debate by default. Yeah. Um. Okay. But yeah, so that is says Quinn Maybrook just wants to make it to graduation. She might not make it to morning. But Clown in a Cornfield. Now that seems, it's a young adult, so the kids are not all right. That's what it says. Um Maybe not too scary, but scary. But yeah. Heck if I know. And then one I have ready at the library, a book is Such a Bad Influence. I've been wanting to read this. This is on my spooky challenge also by Olivia Munter. It's about a social media influencer, and I guess she's been on her social since they were kids or something, and her younger sister goes missing. I think that one's about. But yeah, this one came out last year, 20 or this year, 2024. So it's a new one. That sounded really fun. It's like a thriller mystery. And then I have this one that one's ready for pickup at the library, and I also have this one ready. I decided to try this one. I tried it last year, but I sent it back and I didn't get to it. But this is Grady Hendrix's How to Sell a Haunted House. I keep hearing good things about this, and I think I want to get to it this year. And that's also on my seasonal spooky challenge. So the seasonal spooky challenge has like 8 prompts, and then there's 2 other prompts that you try to mix match with the main prompt. So I do have 8 books on that list, but like I said, I have a video for that I will link down below. So that is the main TBR for October, but that doesn't mean that's all. That's just what I have written down on my little note card that I made sure that I have or they're on hold. But I do also have these that I've had before, which is the Apple Cider Slaying, okay, by Julianne Lindsay. This is a trilogy. It's just a little cozy mystery. I also have Cold Clay because I finished the Shady Hollow #1. So this is Shady Hollow Mystery #2. Um, and I'll be starting this after I finish my Fresh Brewed Murder, which, like I said, I want to finish most of it today. And then I still have, this is on the Spooky Challenge. And I have the audio. Do I have this ready? Yeah, this is ready. I have the audio for this. Riley Sager's The House Across the Lake. I keep wanting to say across the street. It's across the lake. Um, so yeah, this sounds fun. This is I'm randomly just reading ones. Casey Fletcher, a recently widowed actress trying to escape a streak of bad press, has retreated to the peace and quiet of her family's lake house in Vermont. See, that sounds cozy, like fall, Vermont. Everybody wants to go to Vermont in fall. Uh, Although I don't know if she's going in fall. It might be summertime. But armed with a pair of binoculars, that sounds great, and several bottles of bourbon, double the fun. She passes the time watching Tom and Catherine Royce. Peeping Tom, binoculars, and bourbon. Can't go wrong there, right? Nope. Nope. Um, the glamorous couple living in the house across the lake. They make for good viewing. A tech innovator, Tom is powerful, and a former model, Catherine, is gorgeous. One day on the lake, Casey saves Catherine from drowning, and the two strike up a budding friendship. But the more they get to know each other, and the longer Casey watches, the more it becomes clear that Catherine and Tom's marriage isn't as perfect as it appears. When Catherine suddenly vanishes, Casey immediately suspects Tom of foul play. What she doesn't realize is that there's more to the story than meets the eye, and that shocking secrets can lurk beneath the most placid of surfaces. Packed with sharp character, psychological suspense, a gasp worthy plot twist. God, I hope so. Riley Sager's House Across the Lake is the ultimate escape read, no lake house required. Yeah, it's probably like a summer setting, but you know what? We're going to imagine Vermont in the fall on the lake. You can be on the lake in the fall. just not in the winter. But yeah, so that one sounds fun. Like I said, I have the audio for that too. And I still also have, still want to get to it. I don't know if I can, but Cokie, A Life Well Lived, about Cokie Roberts and broadcaster, journalist, from a political family. And this is written by her husband, Steve. She passed away of cancer a few years back. And yeah, she's a very interesting lady. I really like her. Um, and she's written some books that I've really enjoyed. So, yeah, that's a memoir, biography, whatever, nonfiction. And then I still have this one still. I want to get to it. This is the second one in the Thursday Murder Club series. This is The Man Who Died Twice, Richard Osman. Really like the first one. I actually got the first one in one of my, spoiler alert, Goodwill hauls that I just got that I'll be showing on Thursday. Well, I think I'm going to do my September book haul, the books I got in September, because I got a little stack. But yeah, so I'm wanting to get to this one. This is a little chunky too. I feel like this was bigger. Well, this is the large print, so it is a little bit bigger. But yeah, so this is a continuation. It says Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron, and Ibram, the Thursday Murder Club, are still riding high off the recent real-life murder case and are looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet at the Cooper's Chase, their posh retirement village. They are out of luck. But they are out of luck. An unexpected visitor, an old pal of Elizabeth's, or perhaps more than just a pal, arrives desperate for her help. He has been accused of stealing diamonds worth millions from the wrong men, and he's seriously on the lam. Then a body is discovered, and Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron, and Ibram soon find themselves up against a ruthless murderer who wouldn't bat an eyelid at knocking off four septuagenarians. I can't say that. Can our unlikely friends catch the killer before the killer catches them? And if they find the diamonds too, well, wouldn't that be a bonus? You should never put anything past the Thursday Murder Club. Richard Osman is back with everyone's favorite mystery-solving quartet, and the second installment of the Thursday Murder Club series is just as clever and warm as the first, and unputdownable, I didn't know that was one word, laugh out loud pleasure to read. The Man Who Died Twice. Okay. And I have on hold at the library, so that is my, that's there. That's the, like I said, now I have the golden spoon. That's 9 hours. And at the library, oh, I have 3 ready now. Today. Okay. Um, oopsie. Yeah, Such a Bad Influence. Those are ready. Grady Hendrix's How to Sell a Haunted House, and oh, it's showing what was ready was my one I just downloaded. Okay. But I have on hold. Now I have on hold through the Libby app is Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. That looks like a werewolf story. That's perfect for fall. And then Magic Lessons, which is I think the first prequel to the Practical Magic. So this is set in the Magic Lessons by Elsa is set in the I forget, 1600s maybe. It's not telling me a lot. Witchcraft in Salem, the matriarch of the line of the Owens women. Uh-huh. So that's like the first prequel. Okay. So I have that one on hold. And I also have on hold, which is a horror thriller by Grady Hendrix, and I never heard of this one, is We Sold Our Souls. This is like a heavy metal rock band type of horror thriller. I have no idea, but it was one from Grady Hendrix I haven't heard anybody talk about, and I think it said it was from I don't know if it's 2018 when that came out. but that's on hold, the book. And then I also have the book Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. I've heard good things about this. I heard this is a horror one, and set in California, Hollywood, I think California, West Coast. This is also on my seasonal spooky challenge. And yeah, that's a new one. I'm excited to get to that. And such sharp teeth. Yeah, yeah. And I also have on hold, I don't know when I'm getting this one though. I have Practical Magic on hold, the book from the library. Magic lessons. I also have, I've been on hold for a while. It says I'm in the #1 spot, but I don't know. Chaos at the Lazy Bones Bookshop by Emmeline Duncan. She's the same author that wrote Fresh Brewed Murder. So I'm excited to read that one. That's a little cozy mystery also. And then also, I heard about this one. I've been hearing about this one. I heard about it last year, but I didn't want to, I wasn't sure if it was going to be too scary for me. So this is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I'm on a Grady Hendrix and Riley Sager kick this summer/fall. So I'm #2 of 3 in line, and I actually have the book on hold at the library. And I also have on hold the I don't know if it's the ebook or the audio, but it's Death by Pumpkin Spice by Alex Erickson. That is also a cozy mystery. Not sure if I'm getting to that, but that's also a little cozy mystery. It has a cat and a pumpkin on it. Um, so yeah, Practical Magic. That's the book I'm waiting on at the library, and I'm still waiting for Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I also have that one listed on my spooky challenge, reading challenge. I'm still #9 out of 26. I'm I feel like I've been #9 for a while. I don't know. We're gonna see. That might not be till like November or God, before the end of the year. And then I think I have the audio of this one on hold on Libby is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I'm 10 out of 12 people in line. Um, so yeah, not sure about that one. I have a long wait, and I have a long wait for this one, but I still have it on hold. So that is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I was trying to do like a little witchy theme for October, but this one I have several months wait. It might be the end of the year. I don't know. I'm 30 out of 68 people, and this is I believe the audio or ebook I'm waiting for by Sangu Mandana. Um, yeah. So those are the ones that I have on hold or waiting for, or I have on my Libby app or the books at the library. So that is quite the little batch of books for October, but possibilities because I don't know what's going to come in. Like I said, while we were sitting here talking about the books, the Golden Spoon became available. So, and that had I think 2 week. It said this morning it was a 2 week wait. So people are probably getting impatient and they're just like not having them on hold because I do that sometimes. I'll release the hold and cancel it and try it another time. So yeah, so I got the Golden Spoon today to add to the batch, and yeah, I have ready to pick up Such a Bad Influence, How to Sell a Haunted House, and the ones I have in transit. They're on their way to the library, the books, because I had to get them from other libraries and they're shipping them to my library, I guess. I'm waiting for Magic Lessons. We Sold Our Souls. I'm also getting the book hard copy again. I had it before and I didn't get to it, and I have it on audio now. Or not audio, ebook. The Karen Slaughter's Undone. I'm reading it on the ebook, but if I run out of time with the ebook, I'm not going to try to renew that. And so I got another hard copy of Undone from the library. So that one's in transit. And Bury Your Gaze is that wasn't in transit this morning. That was on hold. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully by the time I go to town on Wednesday, I'm hoping those books will be ready to pick up. And I have actual books on hold, the physical books. I have one, two, three, four books I'm waiting for, actual physical books at the library. So yeah, so if I can pick up those ones that two are ready, and that would mean four. I could pick up if the four make it four. I would have 6 books to pick up. Oh Lord, I need to take some books back. I gotta finish. I gotta finish the books. But anyway, so that will conclude my October TBR slash mostly uh, possibilities or choices, book choices for October. Probably should say slash fall because these are going to keep rolling over. I have a feeling. I'm going to try to get through Razor Blade Tears and Fresh Brood Murder because I'm halfway through on those. And then I also had, well, we'll not go over those because they're not even on the possibilities. So yeah. So yeah. So I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope your weekend was good and it's cooling down for you. I hope we get a cool down. And I you know, wish good things. And if you cross your fingers and have high hopes, we'll be back here on Thursday. And like I said, Thursday, I want to show you my book haul that I got in September. And yeah, so that'll be it. So thanks and have a good rest of your day. Stephanie, eat your food, feed your face.
Hey, your phone's broken.
Yeah. My hand sanitizer go.
It's the wrong way.
Just smile and nod.
Okay, now wave. Yeah.
I'm bad.